used to think I was gonna be in the streets all of my life, girl. Not for real, man, that mindset just ain't right. That shit go crazy, feel like happened overnight.
Way more powerful than what we was there to believe. Way more powerful. If you just tap into frequencies and vibrations. Episode 15, man. The High Risk Podcast, 3 Months Sweat. I want y'all to like, subscribe, tap that bell if you want to. You know, we're going to get right to it. Today I want to tap into not doing what doesn't make you happy. A lot of us currently, right now, are doing things that does not bring us any type of joy, no type of happiness. And you gotta ask yourself, you know, you got one life. Why compromise your happiness or your joy for comfortability or the fear of the unknown? And I understand that's natural, but it ain't natural because we shout out this faith word to the heavens. You know, I got faith. God got me. You gotta really understand what faith is. Like, it's the most strongest thing to have because it's like a knowing without knowing. Like, you just planting seeds and letting God do the rest. Faith doesn't really require much labor. It requires work, but not no labor. Like, work smart, not hard. Waking up doing something that doesn't make you happy every day is draining. It take off years of your life. Like, we all got a choice, and I think, honestly, 90% of the people that's doing some shit where they dragging themselves to work or dragging themselves to this place and that place, it's either they people pleasing, trying to make somebody else happy, scared about poverty, or a lack of confidence in themselves that they could do something better or have something better going on. It always comes down to those things. Because the only way to really progress and grow is to be uncomfortable. If you trying to make a big change in the same comfortable settings, please do not expect a big difference. There's not really going to be no type of enlightenment. I mean, if you really sit with yourself, all the signs and all the synchronations, they will lead up to you, like, that light bulb moment, like, oh, okay, I know what I gotta do. And even if I don't notice what I gotta do, I'm going with my gut. The first hardest step to doing something new or just progressing is taking the first step. Waiting for the right time is just an illusion, because how the fuck you gonna know it's the right time? The right time is the time you do it, that moment. Any other time you waiting for in your head, you trying to like make this perfect scenery for, okay, this is the time, you gonna die not doing what you gotta do. So please do not die with your talent, die with your passion, or anything it is that you want to put out there to the universe. Put it out. Don't even let you or your inner critic stop you from shining your light. Because what God has for you and what He has planned for you, nobody can stop. Nobody. I mean, we all will have unique purposes. You gotta start by paying attention to just your life. We got so caught up in this social media and the internet and this person's life and who's that person fucking and this and that. You got Sexy Red rocking Chief Keef chain and she's going viral, and it just shows you what state we in humankind, as humanity, we get distracted by the dumbest shit. It's either drama or sex. I mean, it's poison, and it's like, what God is we serving at this point? Because I don't know when everybody start forgetting about God. Like this ego is in the front seat for a lot of people because of these curses, these generational curses. So take the time to really ask yourself and look around, like, is this what you really want? Is this your full potential? Is this your highest vibration? And if it is, shout out to you. You the man, you the woman. And if it's not, you still the man, you still the woman. But let's get on the good foot. What are you waiting for? Ain't no point in waiting. Ain't no point in debating. Just go get what's yours. Do what brings you joy. Don't try to go search for something that's gonna make you happy 24 hours a day, because that's not realistic. Do something that provides for people. Find out what people need and then get good at it and then provide it. And I guarantee the blessings are gonna come, they're gonna reciprocate, and it's gonna come in abundance. And the more you stay on your journey, on your path, the amount of love and the amount of grace that God gives you when you're walking in your purpose is indescribable. You just have to experience it for yourself. It's not something I can sit here and be like, it feels like this, because everybody has their own unique journey. Very unique. God is the perfect planner, the best of planners. You know, it's a lot of things that I personally lack that I thought was small, that was actually life changing. Like, as far as reacting to irrelevant shit, having a lack mindset, being worried, all that low vibrational shit. Once you erase all that out your way, you can see a lot clearer. Like, not worrying about what people think. That's a big, big one. Because it was a point where I was like, all right, I'm working on myself. I'm like, all right, I don't give a fuck what nobody think. But then I did something, and I was like, you know what? That's still caring what somebody think. You gotta be real with yourself. Like, if you doing something for validation, pause and ask yourself, like, let's say you about to make a post, like, about something that's really not even relevant. Ask yourself, like, why am I posting this? Like, you gotta be real with yourself, really want a real answer. Like, you doing that shit for validation, you doing it to be seen, you doing it to fit in, or you doing it to leave a mark, or you doing it to enlighten somebody, or you doing it to brighten somebody's day. I'm strictly trying to push positivity. Like, that's all it's about. Cause it's gonna be a chain reaction, and we are way, 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 way stronger together. I will never veer away from that. People gonna be ignorant, people gonna be rude, people gonna be people. But love, true unconditional love, is accepting people for who they are. I'm not saying accept them and invite them in your house. I'm saying accept them, know where they at, place them where they need to be at, and proceed. It's not about dwelling on it. It's not about talking about, oh, he had a fallout. Stop talking so much, venting and shit. Get your life lessons and keep them to yourself, and just use it for preparation. Use it for guidance. You know what I'm saying? Instead of reacting out of emotions, feel your emotions. Understand. Try to understand why you mad, sad, angry, reactive, and sit still. Because the only battle is you. That's the only person that you could even, like, classify as an enemy. We are our own worst enemy. And by that, I mean our lower self, like that ego. When you get in touch with your higher self, which is the lighter voice, you could tell the difference. And I pray to God that anybody that's on this journey stays patient and stays very strong standing in their faith, because God does not make mistakes. He shall never forsake you. Those are the type of words that could just concrete put you in that mode where it's like nothing could be against me. You walking with the Creator. Like, He the reason we all here. Everything else is a facade, man. The devil know he's on borrowed time. That's why he just trying to fool who he can now. Give you all these false ass promises. And when it's that time, that day, you know, like, he gonna turn his back just like all them other shady motherfuckers that you probably came across in life. Like, shit, I ain't tell you to do that. Well, I ain't tell, you know what I'm saying? Straight serpent activity. So just keep that in mind. Just project the energy you want on the others, and I guarantee it'll come back. And I guarantee if you're doing something you don't like doing, tomorrow you ain't gonna like it, and the day after that you ain't gonna like it. So step out on faith. Walk in your purpose. Trust the process. You already know. On this podcast, you ain't gonna never be bored. You gotta take that high risk for that high reward. Oh God.
Probably watch me how I count my pace. The way I do this shit can't copy, man. I bust off like a Draco. I feel like I'm the biggest. She sing to me like Janae Echo. If you wanna get rich for real, then you gotta chase your pace. So